is. Oh, that was good.
That was some major stuff.
I'm impressed, seriously.
You rolling, Ted? Oh, that's why you just clapped.
Sunk it.
The audio has been sunketh. You guys have been asking us for a while now about what kind of tree stand setups we use, saddle setups, sticks, all that stuff. And we're going to get into more detail probably down the road at some point on some of the individual items, but we just wanted to show you the whole progression today.
Yeah,
Ted's back here filming with a splint on his hand.
Okay.
If you lose one more button on that shirt, you're going to get an indecent exposure ticket. We'll just start off with the stands here, if that's cool. These are, what are these, big dogs?
Yeah, old Menards, big dog,
old
like
Menards.
$29.99.
Like before I even got to Midwest Whitetail back in 2011 when you and I met, I was buying and hunting with these.
Maybe take a step back and like big picture overview here. You know, nowadays we're basically running with one setup per person. This is back in the day when we were buying up as many stands as we could and going out and basically hanging them on public land and hunting them throughout the season, hunting set stands.
Yeah, and these are the ones that we used. They're loud, they're a pain in the butt kind of to assemble. You can see this one's got a fair amount of rust on it, but used to kill deer out of them.
Oh yeah. Okay, so moving on, as we started to hang less stands, preset stands, and we started to get more mobile. What do we go to next there?
Muddy was actually, they started building these Bloodsport stands. I don't remember which year it was. I mean, this is the Bloodsport, this is the Muddy Vantage over here, and I'm pretty sure they don't even make these things anymore. This is the Bloodsport with the rope cam, and it's one that I still use a fair amount. I don't remember what it weighs, but towards the end of the video, we're gonna weigh all these packages and show you kind of what we used to pack with us to the woods and weight comparison to what we pack with us now. And it's probably gonna be pretty astounding, the difference.
Oh, there's gonna be a big difference.
This rope cam is actually really sweet, and I wish somebody still made something like this because it's super quiet. And for me personally, this is about the quickest stand for me to hang. And the ropes were just easier to manage. Once you kind of got the system down, you could get one of these up in just a matter of minutes. The downside was it's heavy, and you can see my old redneck, what are those, like pipe insulation? Yeah, super heavy, but, well, I shouldn't say super heavy. I mean, we used to pack heavier, but, and at the time, when this came out, it was like pretty groundbreaking stuff. The other one that from Muddy that we use, like I said, we still use these stands. We don't use these Menards stands very often anymore. Occasionally we'll hunt out of them, but the point of this video is just showing you guys like that does work. If that's your budget and you only got 30 bucks to go out and buy a stand, those will work. I mean, you can modify them a little bit with some DIY tricks, use some stealth strips and stuff to quiet them. This is the Muddy Vantage, and it's the one with the bracket that you hang on the tree, and then the stand slides into the bracket, which is nice to keep your hands free. I just can't hang this one quite as fast as I can the Bloodsport, but they're both pretty similar. And I think they both weigh close to the same.
Yeah, they're about the same, 12, 13 pounds.
And anymore, I still use the Bloodsport a fair amount, but last year we were going more to these Lone Wolves. This one's Ted's. This little Lone Wolf, which model is this one, Ted? Do you remember?
It's like the Assault 2.
The Assault?
Or Assault 2, I think.
Assault 2.
I don't know, it's the smallest one they got.
Yeah, it's the smallest one they got, and it's a few pounds lighter than the Bloodsport and the Vantage down there. Ted's got some sweet Army Surplus backpack straps on here. I actually bought some padded Army Surplus straps last fall that worked really, really good. Yeah, started hunting way more out of these things, just because it's a little bit lighter. I can't hang it quite as fast as the Bloodsport, but it still is a real good lightweight stand. If you're going mobile hunting with a tree stand, you need to really pay close attention to your backpack system.
Maybe talk about your waist thing.
Oh yeah, my waist thing that I got now? Yeah, that was another thing that I bought from Army Surplus, because that was one of your complaints with this one, because I always thought this was pretty slick, but you're like, yeah, they still wear on you a little bit. And I got to thinking, like, if you have a waist belt, it'll take some of that weight off. And that's what I bought. I've actually got a separate waist belt on my Oh no, it's on that Vantage stand. It's on my other gray muddy Vantage stand, but I've got a lumbar waist belt and then the backpack straps, and it's pretty slick.
So as you can see, over the years, we kind of get this stuff dialed in a little bit more.
Yeah, and now today, we'll stay on the subject of tree stands real quick. I mean, Dan INFALT's coming out with his new stand here real soon. I think that thing is like sub 8 pounds. Just perfect for the mobile hunters. Lone Wolf Custom Gear, we saw their new stands at ATA. Same type of deal. Yep. Those are super slick, but that's sort of the progression of the stands. We'll talk about the sticks now. And it's pretty simple. These are the old Muddy Pro sticks. I think that Muddy still sells these.
I believe so, yeah.
I don't know if they have any of them in stock or not.
Yeah, they've been hard to get the past couple years, but they've been in their line for a long time because they are a really good step.
They are. The other stick that we use is this one from the Hunting Beast. This is Dan INFALT's stick that he just designed and came out with last year. And it's actually the one that I went to more so this last fall. I still use these Muddy rope cam sticks a fair amount, but as you can see, the Muddies are a little bit shorter than the Hunting Beast sticks. And what I found is I can pack 3 of these Hunting Beast sticks because I got pretty long legs and get up around 15 to 17 feet, depending on which tree that you're in. And if you wanted to go even higher, you could throw on a 4th stick or a 5th stick, or you could put 8ers on here and only pack 2 potentially and get up to, you know, a decent height. These Beast sticks, they're the real deal. I mean, these are probably the best sticks that I've used so far. The one thing that you do need to watch with the Beast sticks is they do make a little bit of noise. And you can use stealth strips and stuff like that to pat them down and to help kind of deaden that sound. I haven't yet, just because when we're setting up, we like to just take our time and be super slow, and it has not been an issue.
All right, I gotta do this once.
What's wrong, Ted?
Oh, just taking a quick breather from filming.
Oh,
but I'm
stiff
good
arm
now.
there,
I'm good now, so.
You're good now. You got that focus ring rolling, huh?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I still think the fingers are going to show up in the shop, but maybe not.
They have popped up there
Floated
like
in there
once or twice. Yeah.
But that's it for the stands and sticks, at least the ones that we have. I guess the last thing I will mention, the saddle. That's something that we're going to more. This is the Predator platform from Tethrd that we have been using. We're going to do more videos on the saddle stuff later this summer. And the last thing that me and Greg were going to touch on is the camera arm setups that we use, because we usually pack a stand and we pack a bunch of sticks and then we throw our camera arm or camera gear on the back. And this is kind of the old dinosaur here that we started out using.
Yeah, I mean, even on public land, I think we were starting out using those when we were filming with your EX1. Like we had basically just the heaviest of everything here when we were starting out. The heavy stand, 4 or 5 sticks, the big camera arm base.
And it was a chore.
Yeah.
Hossing that stuff around, especially way back in there. But we got wise to that eventually and started changing our
camera gear started to change over time too. As we got lighter and lighter with our mobile setups, we just realized we needed to get smaller cameras so we could go with lighter camera arms and just make the whole footprint, the whole package smaller and lighter.
Yep. And lots of different camera arms on the market work. I mean, these are just the ones that we've had over the years. And like Greg said, this one's a lot lighter. This one's not going to be as stable, not near as stable as like that great big Boss Hog over there. But, you know, you're sacrificing that weight, and that's what's keeping you more comfortable out there and helping you stay in the woods longer in many cases. Let's weigh some of these things. I want to put a couple packages together and weigh them and see what the difference is now versus then.
Just thinking about it makes my shoulders hurt.
182.6. That's
okay. So 183 is the baseline weight.
Yep.
Here we go.
This is old heavy setup here. 223 pounds.
40 pounds.
40 pounds. And this is what we used to pack with us all the time. Yeah, I know. We're stupid and crazy both. Usually the hunter's packing this with the bow.
Yep.
and any other hunting gear draped to the back. A lot of times we throw a backpack or something on the base there.
Brutal.
All right,
we were younger.
Yes, we were. Let's try the lone wolf over there quick. We're going from 4 of the muddy rope cam sticks to 3 of the lighter B sticks here with the lighter arm and base. And I think the lone wolf stand itself is lighter.
205.
205.
22 pounds.
So that's half the weight.
Yeah.
And the last one we'll show you is the saddle with these 3 sticks. We would still be taking the 3 sticks, the small arm and base with the saddle. It would just all be going in a backpack of some kind. 201.
201.
So it's 19? 18?
18.
Yep. I was going to say 15, so it's a little bit heavier than I thought, but there's your difference there, and what, at least that's our packages that we've packed for the last few years. If you're talking 40 pounds to 18.
Plus you're carrying it in a backpack.
Yeah, and you're carrying this stuff in a backpack with, you know, probably better shoulder straps and better lumbar support and stuff, so that makes a huge difference also. You know, and in the rut when you're hunting morning and evening and you're doing hanging hunts every single time, you just don't last very long.
Yeah, it was a grind.
Oh man,
it was a grind.
It's tough. We've made some changes though, and
yeah,
those have worked out so far.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll continue to change this fall as we, you know, figure out lighter and lighter setups, and, you know, just taking the minimum amount that we can and still hunt effectively and film effectively. I think that's the goal.
Yep. But the point of this video, guys, is just to look at all this different stuff we've used over the years and realize that you can do it too. But anyway, you saw the difference in the stands over the years. I mean, if you want to go buy a $30 stand, you can make that work. If you want to get, you know, one of the brand new, super expensive lightweight stands, you can get one of those, or you can try a saddle out. There's lots of different options. Just all depends on personal preference. The main thing to know here is that they all will work. You just got to put some time and effort into figuring out your setup that works for you. Have fun and give it a whirl. Thanks for watching this video, guys. See y'all later. You're sharp, Ted. Be careful, we don't want to cut your other arm in half.